So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and tonight we are joined by Lukas Rossi. You may know him back in I think it was 2006 or something. He won the Rockstar Supernova competition. That competition. It was like I think it was Tommy Lee, Gilby Clark and Jason Newsted. And
Yeah.
we're here. After that, he's become like a solo artist. He's recorded songs with 3 Days Grace and other artists, and we're here to chat all about it. So, Lucas, first of all, how are you tonight?
I'm great, brother. Thank you for having me. That's really cool, man.
Yeah. And you have that rock star like look. I'm a shield dude on a couch, so I'm just like a shirt.
Oh, listen to me. Okay, look, I'm wearing Mickey Mouse. Okay, look.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is me chilling. You should see me when I want to go out and turn it up. Okay, or it's gonna be a festive fucking day, bro.
Awesome.
I'm in my studio right now. I'm just like, uh, my team told me, we're gonna do a fucking interview. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, all right, that's cool, but let's just do it in the studio. Show them where it's at. Thanks for having me, though, brother. Thank
Oh,
you.
of course. Thank you for taking some time. So, yeah, I like are those like furry walls?
Yeah, you have to touch these furry walls. You
Yeah.
gotta touch these furry walls. That's the prerequisite coming into my studio. I don't care how talented you are. If you don't touch my fucking furry walls, get out.
Well, you have some walls in it for stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, like I got all into your bio and your history before Rockstar Supernova. Like,
Okay.
if you mind, if we can talk about, like your musical upbringing and things like that.
Cool. Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Yeah. So let's, when you were like, first of all, when you were growing up, like what bands really got you into this style of music?
Had to be definitely Stone Temple Pilots. I was always like Scott Weiland was he was just one to be he's just an original, no bullshit, you know. And I miss those days. I miss those days. When you used to put posters on your walls, with real artists like Jeff Buckley, um shit, Huey Lewis and the fucking News, if I'm being real.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love I love that like diverse. I love just real shit. Like Prince. I mean, Prince to a certain extent, God rest his soul. Like I love like his like he fucked shit up. He did it well. Michael Jackson, I used to be a professional dancer, bro, like hip hop shit before the music. So that's probably why I'm such a wily crazy fucker on stage. But yeah, so those are probably like my top. What was that? 5, 4? Weird. Huey Lewis must have fucked you up when I said that, right? Because
No, actually,
you remember Back to the Future, the movie part two, when it's hip to be square. I was like, oh, or the power of love, do
yeah.
do 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 do. So good. I mean, shit. Oh man, that shit's good. Sorry, that was a long-winded answer, but
No,
that's my final answer.
final answer. But Huey Lewis, it didn't surprise me because American Psycho, when Christian Bale is talking.
Oh my God, I thought about that last night, dude. When he's sorry, earmuffs, kids at home. When he's fucking that girl and he's looking in the fucking mirror and he's flexing, he's like, Huey Lewis in the news. Susu Studio. That was amazing.
He's talking to Jared Leto, and he's talking about like he's giving like he's actually I like it because he's being a music reviewer like me, and he's like when this album came out, they really came into their own, and then he got to
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jared Leto from this was before pre before 30 Seconds to Mars.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Talking about Huey Lewis and the News and the album Sports, which was when the album that really got them like a lot of recognition. And he took, but I remember obviously Back to the Future, and they had that great track like
The
there,
Power of Love.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so good with the skateboard. If I can, boom. I was done. You know what I mean? I was like, yes. You know the crazy thing, a little food for thought. We with Supernova, we played Radio City Music Hall. It was sold out. I've never been to Radio City Music. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. But supposedly at that time, it was like the biggest fucking thing. Like that's like Bon Jovi and goddamn Queen sells out that type of shit. So I'm there, and someone told me that, and I did it. And after the show, I'm sweating backstage, and my tour manager comes up. He's like, "Hey, get unsweaty, because Michael J. Fox is here with his son, and they want to meet you badly." And I'm like, "Yeah, right, fuck you, yeah, right." I go, and he goes, "Bro, just please like dry your hair off. Fucking Michael J. Fox is here." The I go, "Don't fuck with me. I will fucking fire you, you lying fuck." And then he goes, "Sweetheart, I swear to God on my life, he's downstairs. Hurry the fuck up." And I went, "Oh my God, are you, bro?" I went downstairs. I went downstairs and there is fucking Mr. Fox with his son, bro. And I shit you not, I was beside myself. Like I was in front of a legend. Like
one of
it's hard to explain, dude. Like that was I don't fan out to anybody. I mean, ever. And that moment, bro, when his son was speaking to me about what he thought, like how I affected his life and how much he loved me as an artist, I was like, "What is this real?" Like this is, and Michael was like, "Lucas, you're such an influence, and I just think you're doing some like really great things for like rock, and yeah, I'm not an avid listener, but this is very awesome, and this is my son." I went, hold it, let me just digest this. But I didn't say that. I was just in my head quickly. I'm like, is this fucking real, dude? Like, this cannot be real. This is like fucking, it's hip to be square. This is like fucking Marty McFly, bro. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, come on. Come on, dude. Like, anyways, that's my winded awesomeness. That's my fanboy moment. Write that down. Anybody out there? Yes.
you had your Wayne's World moment. At least you didn't go. I'm not worthy.
Oh no. It was wonderful, man. They were so cool to meet, and it just it showed me like the level of where or what I've done, my
Yeah,
whole life, for somebody to like that, anybody actually, but for someone to say something so cool and bring their child to that's a fan that is whether it be Michael J or not, it was the most, I'll never forget that. It was so cool.
I've never had well, I never had an awestruck moment. I haven't like met like really. Well, I've tried to think in person.
Oh
Well,
yeah. I made a fool of myself a little bit. Like I probably fumbled on my words like I am now. I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I guess that would happen to me if I met maybe James Hetfield from Metallica or Dave Grohl. I would have or Chino Moreno from or Billy Corgan from Machine Punkies.
Are you trying to say I don't make you fucking nervous?
No, 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 you don't make me nervous, man.
Oh, listen, pendejo, you don't even know me.
I,
I love you, buddy.
I'm from the mean streets of the couch.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You'll
No,
always find something in the creases of this man's couch. All right.
I'm pretty sure. So I see. I,
I'm sorry. I gotta. There's a little audience here in my studio too, and they're laughing their asses off when I said they'll always find something in the crevice of your couch.
there's
Yeah,
in
you
my
may find some spare change. You may find what do we what would we find? Hold up. Turn this around. I'm fucking interviewing you now, bro. What will we find in your couch?
in my couch.
Yes, if there was a random person right now, now don't look and don't hide it. All right. So, what would we find? You have three answers to give. Three things that we would find in your couch. Ready, go.
Well, right now this couch is clean, so you're not gonna find any. But old couch, you would find food.
Before it was clean.
Food. This is your couch. The old couch had food that my eats would eat. Food, gummy bears, some
Gummy bears.
bears. Maybe when I was like, well, it was also when I had the bachelor pad, maybe the occasional condom, but you don't know.
Yeah, or some weed crumbs, a little bit of weed flour, just rando.
You know, man, I've never been that much into weed. Like
Yeah, me too, me too. But you know what? There's always some in the crevices of a fucking couch, right? There usually is. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I just smoked the wrong thing.
you never know. But right now, you wouldn't find anything here because this couch is clean.
Okay, so you said a condom, and you have two more now. Okay, ready, go. Keep going.
I said I would find kids' food, leftover food, and toys.
Kids,
I,
but you didn't say what kind of food, bro.
what kind of food they eat? You would find like rest of like parts of cookies. Toast.
Macaroni, pasta, fucking yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what would be there, bro? Fruit Loop, a Fruit Loop, at least one, like a orange one.
Oh, I didn't buy them Fruit Loops, so I bought them
Oh, okay, okay.
so
Oh,
no
that's
fruit.
not good. You're not a good host. Come on, you gotta. Kids love that shit. That's sugar. That's
Oh no, 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 man. Then they get all hyped up and don't go to sleep. Uh, then
that's
you get
that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
them.
No, I get.
Parents don't do this, but like do
I
not
know.
give them Benadryl.
Benadryl. Holy shit.
So they can sleep. So yes, this. So you did all you listen to those music and you won a contest back in the day for a song before in Canada before Rockstar Supernova. Like, tell me a little bit about winning back in the day.
Oh, about the contest? Or
Yeah,
oh, the unsigned band, the best unsigned band in Toronto, in Canada, yeah. I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know that that was a contest. I didn't like we weren't like, "Oh, we got to fucking audition for that bullshit." Like I wouldn't have been like, "Yeah." We just were playing music and I just wanted to fuck shit up properly. And then all of a sudden there's like this award. I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's play another show." Like I don't care. But it was cool. I noticed one time I was at this bar, I ordered a pint of beer, and there was like these ballots, kind of like little mini menus, little square fucking things, like little sheets in this thing. You could just grab one. And I saw my fucking big forehead on there. I'm like, what? That's fucking me? Wait, this is my band? The fuck is this contest? What? And then the Lord blessed us, and fortunately we won. I didn't even know it was a thing, you know. Yeah,
you
man.
know that's why because you won. You had no pressure on you, man. You
No, I don't. I never take pressure.
Awesome.
I never do, man. That's kind of the only thing I worry about in my life, brother, and always have is if I'm good to the Lord. I believe in Jesus Christ, and that's always on my mind. The rest is a gift, All these things that have happened to me are from the King. That's it. Everybody knows that. If they don't know by now, they will find out. Okay, orale. All right.
Yeah. So you know what? We don't say orale in Puerto Rico. That's more Mexican.
I don't care. I say it.
Yeah. So after that, you went in the. I remember watching Rockstar Supernova. There was a contestant, a female singer from Puerto Rico too. I remember. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was her name again? Okay, go on, go on.
I can't remember her name, man. But
Oh,
I know she put out an album here in Puerto Rico, like back in the day, but I can't remember for the life of me the name. But that was an entertaining show. Like you sang a lot of like cool. I think I remember you singing like Radiohead tracks. I think you sang some Stone Temple Pilots. Uh, when you were in that, like, did they how like much of a like did they told you what you were going to sing like? How like 5 minutes before? How the fuck did that work?
oh, the day before we would broadcast, they would give us 3 minute. Well, we would have to, whatever, however we got to get a song, you would have to, as soon as you had that song, you would get MP3 player given to you, and it was like 2.5 minutes,
Wow,
and you would have to learn it. And then the next morning at 6 a.m., you thought it was all at night. It looked like night. No, this is fucking 6 a.m. Like singing at 6 a.m.
that's
Picture drinking like beers the night before, fucking having fun. Yo, yo, yo. And then all of a sudden you gotta go "Wee," at fucking 6 a.m. and try and be like presentable and professional in that. It was fucked up. It was fucked up, but that's the job and that was the audition. If you want to be a singer in a band of that stature, you can't be an asshole. You got to know what the fuck you're doing, right? So,
yeah. I'm thinking maybe they did 6 a.m. to test people to see who would get up that early to perform.
well, you have to get up at 6 a.m. when you're on tour, brother. Like you play a show, the show ends fucking, say, 11 o'clock. Then you got to tour for another fucking 5, 6 months and you got to get up because the bus leaves. It don't matter if you're the singer or not. They'll leave. You know what I mean? So, and there's interviews all the time. There's rehearsals. It's not like back in the 70s where you just be an asshole and you can get away with it. And you be a fucking heroin addict and fucking hopefully you don't die before you make some money and get some fucking music out there. But it's no joke. For me,
And
it's a regimen, bro. You gotta like it's like the army for me. Like you don't go to war with in your underwear. You know what I mean? You gotta come correct. You gotta get ready for battle, right? So I mean, so yeah, there's that.
you gotta do it. And you interviewed back in the day before she was canceled with Ellen. I saw that clip that you did that even the Ellen show.
Yeah.
What Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's a long time ago. So you won the competition and you toured with them, and now you're doing your own music. But I was we were talking offline before we started recording that my favorite song or the song that I remember from the Rockstar Supernova was Headspin, which you actually wrote. I think yeah, that's a great track, and you've done more than one. You did like a Headspin part two, where you put like some different lyrics to it. Uh,
Yeah, 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 man. It was the fans and even myself, like we just kind of developed like this love and like we built on it and uh it's cool, man, to take the same idea and feeling of a song with like musical layout that's the same, but you embellish on like what you could do and what, you know what I mean? It's really fun to not just give up, not say, okay, put a plug in it, it's fucking done. I actually just did another version of it 2 days ago with a friend of mine, which is fucking massive.
Headspin Part 3?
I think we'll just call it fucking Lucas, don't fucking do another headspin. No, but it's really cool, man. It's funny that you brought that up. That's funny, right, babe? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went deep into your catalog, listening to stuff. I'm like, oh, he redid this song. So I did my due diligence and prepared. But so you have done some different covers. For example, you know that there's the Adele cover for Hello, which
Yeah.
it sounds like differently with your voice. And those lyrics from Adele, she's cold. The part where she says, "Did you ever make it out of that small town when nothing ever happens?" I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it reminds me of Canada. Yeah, like me. That's why I wanted to do it. For real. No
Canada,
offense, Canada. I love you. I love you. But fuck.
bad to get
Yeah,
out. And
had to go.
yeah, you done. I know you did like a cover. There's a recent cover that you did on "Take on Me." So I noticed that you love '80s songs because you also had a single earlier this year that's it's called "So '80s," and you even have. I think I have the picture of that. It looks very Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, I love that game. I love, I love the 80s. I love when Madonna had her pointed titties, the bra she had. Like, I love fucking, I was gonna say cocaine, but that's the thing of the past, for me. But that's 80s too. Leg warmers are fucking dope 80s shit. The Goonies. Okay, let's get to something else. Did I mention cocaine? Uh, did I mention cocaine?
You,
What else is in there, babe? What else do I write? I
I,
mean, have you
I,
listened to it, bro? Have you listened to it? Uh, like we should put it on this on your site here. Put it in your couch. So if somebody finds it, they'll go, "Oh, fuck, that song's so 80s, so dope." You should have some CDs in your couch that
I,
are so
when
80s.
I get to my couch, I have my album collection in my
Wow, that's a sound system, bro.
yeah.
What kind
Yeah.
of speakers are those?
Uh, that's an I for one. I bought that back in the pandemic times. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I decided to buy a lot of like. I'm more of a 90. I love some 80s stuff, but I love 90s stuff. So I bought a lot of like albums from the 90s, Nirvana, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins. Did I mention that? That was like a major influence of mine. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, I
Dude,
bought.
Siamese Dream, my brother,
I have.
who I don't really fucking get along with because he's kind of a cunt. And I'm kind of a cunt too. But, it's like sibling rivalry. But anyways, not rivalry. He's a fucking asshole and he'll say I'm an asshole. So, hey, Joe, if you're watching this, fuck you. I love you. Anyways, so he sent me this Smashing Pumpkins Siamese Dream record with the girl on the front with the big forehead. I was like, oh my God, that looks so much like me. She has a fucking huge forehead. So I'm gonna listen to this fucking bullshit. I listened to this. Oh my God, bro. I was like, what is this feeling? It wasn't music. It was like a feeling, which I'll never forget. And that's what's lost. Going back to what I was telling you earlier. Yeah, that's the shit, bro.
Yeah,
Look at the
that
big forehead. Look at that shit. Now look at this forehead, bro. Boom. Look at
and
that forehead, bro.
all the I
Look,
um,
my
I
shit. Like, bro, I love that girl. She's so cute. My
did,
God.
did you ever see that? I went to their 2018 tour, where the intro for the tour was these two girls, but as an adult, they found them, and luckily she grew into her forehead.
Oh,
So
she was there?
no, they had like a video, the intro when it started.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Showed them when they were young, and then they showed them like older, dressed in the same outfits,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
they light
Send me that. I'd like to see that.
yeah, and then they lighted the art on fire, and then Billy Corgan started playing Disarm. That was like
Oh wow, dude.
that was that I
Da-da-dum.
was
Yeah.
like this concert for me, and I shed one tear. I'm that
You know
tough.
what, brother? At least you have fucking passion. A
Yeah,
passione, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Bro, see, but see, there's no more of that no more. I haven't seen it though. I haven't seen it.
yeah. I don't know. Well, you love the '80s. Last night I was Def Leppard was playing in Puerto Rico, so
Oh, no way.
I went to the Def Leppard show. It was pretty cool.
How it was cool?
They're still playing. Joe Elliott still they still can sing really well. Unlike some other bands that I won't name names, but can't sing as well as them. So they were pretty
No,
good.
come on. Now we're gonna flip this interview now. Which
Oh,
bands? Name one band that you've seen in the last 10 years. Hold up. You don't have to say the whole name. Not the whole name. All you have to do is use the first letter. And if
there's
it's
a
a two name, or however many names, you have to use all the first letters. Ready? One, two, three. The worst one you've seen lately. Go.
well lately. Well, this was years ago, but it starts with an M, and the other it starts with an M.
Mo
You almost said it.
Monst. Do you know it, babe? Is it M-A? Does it go?
No,
Um, um, ma- who? M-E?
no, it's not Metallica.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, yeah. No,
Oh no.
Metallica could never suck. They're the reason I quit school, so fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I would just turn this interview off if you said Metallica.
no,
Um, so
no,
who is it? Like, is it one word?
no, it's two word.
Oh, you didn't say. I told you the stipulations, young man. You have to tell me the second letter of the
Oh,
fucking next. Yeah,
okay. The first letter is an M. The second letter of the second word is a C.
is a C?
Yes. I think
What?
you
What?
you. I'll give you a hint.
I
I'll
don't
show.
listen to music lately because it's all shit. M ma-
This is who I'm talking
who
about.
is it? Do I even know?
I have the album.
Who the fuck is? I can't even read it.
It's Motley Crue.
Oh my!
I'm like you toured with one of them, so
Oh my God! Tommy, if you're watching this interview, it's def. I'm not laughing.
no, but it's not because of Tommy.
No, no. Tommy's always fucking perfect.
Yeah, it's not because of Tommy. I actually love Tommy's solo album that he put out in, I think it was in 2000, the Never a Dull Moment. I thought that was a
Did
very
you hear the song that I wrote with him? The that Prince cover? And
was
then
that
there was another one on his record. Is it Andro? Did you hear Andro?
in 2020. That's an album that he had in 2020. That is more like that you had a song with him on that record.
Yeah, Bob Rock mixed it and shit. It was really cool, man. Bob Rock tripped out. He was like, "What the fuck?" He didn't even know who the fuck I was, which is, I don't care. That's cool. But he was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" I lost it, bro. I fanned out again.
Yeah,
Like
I have.
Michael J. Fox shit. I was like, what?
I have a great relationship with Bob Rock because he did produce one of the most perfect albums ever, the Black Album, but he also did Saint Anger. So so I have a love.
Oh, yeah. I don't even listen to that shit, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's okay. You are good. Uh,
Injustice for All is the last thing I listened to and quit school to. ever. So I never. It's fine to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get better than that. You know, you could listen to that shit over and over and go, fuck yeah, dude. You know, when you put your headphones on, you walk down the street, you feel like a fucking pimp when you, even if you're not. That's good music.
Yeah, I haven't felt like a pimp when I'm walking down.
Well, not like a real pimp, not like
No,
fucking using women and shit. I'm just saying,
no, no.
like, you just feel like you fucking, you puff up your chest a little bigger, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if the Sesame Street had a pimp in the count, he loved to count like one, two,
One, two, three.
yeah,
Yeah,
straight up gangsta pimp right there.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Hey,
so,
what else have you found in your couch? Come on, I know there's some more treats in there.
I
You got
have
some M&Ms in there? Cause bro,
no.
couch M&Ms, or you know what's great? Couch pizza. Fuck yeah, dude.
Actually, after I finished this interview, I ordered pizza with my fiance and the kids.
Yes. Do me a favor. Grab one slice, smash it in between the crevice of your couch, fucking wrap that shit up, send it to me. I'll pay postage, all right? I want that. I want your couch pizza, bro.
You can frame it. The couch.
Yes. No. Fuck, I'm gonna eat that shit. That's from a movie. I stole that.
So,
Did you just eat that couch pizza, dude?
so any wild stories of you partying with Tommy Lee? Because
I told you you'd ask that. Everybody fucking asked that. No, this is a non-paid interview. I'm not gonna tell you shit. No. Yeah. I mean, I guess uh no. Just there's a lot of shit. Um, why don't we talk about my music?
yeah, I want
Mhm.
to talk about the three upcoming albums that you have coming out.
Yeah.
Tell me, free albums. That's a huge undertaking. Tell me about like each album and like what different styles can we expect on those albums?
Oh man, I came from like a super urban background. I fucking hated I didn't even know what a guitar was. I was like I told you, I was doing the backspin when I was like 11 years old, doing the moonwalk and shit. Um I just loved and I used to like go to like clubs and dance like right in front of the speakers, like one of those fucking I just love dancing, bro. It's super lame to say, but it's really fun to do if you do it right. And yeah. What the fuck was your question?
I was, you have three albums. So I was what I'm sure like
This
each
is
album
gonna be a great interview finally.
like a different vibe.
Oh, my record, my dude, there's everything. I love I love rapping, even though I'm not like the greatest. I mean, I could flow, but I don't fucking, I'm no Eminem, but I got a lot to say. So there's a lot of bars that need to be filled in my life. And I try to gracefully or fucking angrily just get it off my chest. If I couldn't, I mean, goddamn, there'd be so many holes in these walls, man. There ain't enough drywall to fix, but um, and I do it all myself. Like all these records, every instrument I play myself. Like how many records? Like 12 records. It's insane. That's a lot of drama and uh, stories. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like the girl that wrote fucking Harry Potter, dude. Um, except I've written more books than that bitch, you know?
Yeah, and, and
I can't read that. What does that say? Why don't you just say what you want me to say? I can't read that. Oh yeah, yeah, it's like country stuff too, but I mean that's you write like music on I usually write on an acoustic guitar, so it's everything if it don't sound good on an acoustic guitar, then it's not really a dope song for me. I mean, you can get away with writing some music with like overproduction and it'll sound entertaining and frilly and all that bullshit, but um Everything, dude. Everything but reggae. I haven't tried that yet. I probably suck balls at that. Um, polka, never. Not a fucking chance. I don't even know if that is that a real thing? Do you need a xylophone or a fucking one of those things like the thing that fucking Weird Al uses all fucked up?
uh,
Um,
accordion?
yeah, that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if I walked into somebody's house and saw one of those, I'd set it on fire, and they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'd be like, "Doing you a favor, bitch."
Dude, but weird.
Yeah, like that's fucking bullshit, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. What are you gonna play that for? No one, and look, there's no good occasion or microphone that want to hear that shit. All right? Because the dude, he's all like that and he has to go like that. He looks all joyous. And it's like he's playing at a funeral, trying to play it in like a minor chord, and everyone's going, fuck that guy. Why does his arms keep moving like a fucking octopus bitch? He's playing some bullshit. I'd fucking just go behind him. I'd go like this. I'd set that bitch on fire, dude. Yeah, I'd set it right on fire, bro. And you see smoke, I'd be like, oh, there's a fire in here, bitch. Let's get out.
Dude,
Because then he would drop it because he would think he'd be fearful he's going to burn his skin. And now I go, yeah. He'd leave, I'd fucking stomp on that fucking thing. The fucking that bullshit. It's like
so
fucking,
so I'm guessing I'm not sending you an accordion.
it's like a slinky that makes fucked up
Like,
noises. Fuck it.
well, it's good to know that your feelings on accordions. I didn't have that as a question, but it's an
Oh,
interesting.
it's fucking in the. This is in the interview. It's
This is
better be because those things. I'm gonna teach people about how unnecessary those are. Please, whoever's an accordion maker, let's stop that. Let's stop. Look, yo, stop
no.
the cap. Stop the cap, bro.
Yeah, I was only saying that only Weird Al Yankovic can do justice to the
Oh
accordion.
yeah, yeah. That's like me trying to. I don't know, speak French or fucking stand on my hands. It's not. It's fucking bullshit. There's no way I'm gonna do that well. Fuck it. Get it out. All right.
So
What's the next question, brother?
when you're you're working on these three albums and writing the songs, what's your process when you're coming up with the lyrics? Do you like sit down first and do the skeletons of the
Being married to a fucking maniac ex-wife, that's my process. That's been my process, unfortunately. And it's also the the journey of my life. Everybody I meet, every fan, every friend, every foe, uh excuse me, every one crazy fucking ex-wife is the fuel for sincerity in my music. Like it's funny, like when people ask what a song is about of mine, I go, wow, it's quite a loaded question, man. Because it's not generally about, I don't think I've ever written a song about one thing in one song. Because I'd be lying if I said that. I guess the bulk of it would be the intention would be, you know, being fucked over by a corrosive bad person or meeting somebody walking down the street and they smile at you and all of a sudden you're like you smile back and you go I forgot that people smiled at each other. So there's just things in life that are, whether it's good or bad, that's where I draw my inspiration from.
yeah. Well, it's good to. Well, I have an ex-wife. She's not crazy, but I can relate a little bit. So you love to do covers. If there's a is there a song that you haven't covered that you would be into?
uh, Cover.
Yeah, like
No, there isn't any good songs anymore that I've heard. I mean, I usually cover people's songs who didn't do it right.
oh That's a good. Well, if you want to do a cover, you want to do it. There's two ways of doing covers, or doing like faithful to the original, or adding your own spin to it. Like uh, like
Yeah,
like when Limp Bizkit did Faith, they totally changed that song.
that's
Uh,
what I mean. Like that
yeah,
that's like I did to the Adele cover to Hello. That doesn't sound anything like hers. Hers was like so fucking watered down and like, you know what I mean, for like old bitches. You know what I mean? Like where you're like have a like a little bit of wine and you put the kids down to bed and you're like, I love it, Joe. This record is so it's so healing, isn't it? No, just fuck that. That song lyrically is not about fucking having wine and being a pompous fucking cunt. It's heartbreak, bro. And they made it sound all fucking smooth and fucking cheery and fucking Christmassy. No. So that's why I just was like, I'm gonna try this bitch out. I'm gonna fuck with it.
yeah. And what's when you direct your own videos and produce, like, do you like that part of like doing the music videos?
Yeah, that's my favorite part actually. Because then I don't have to sing. And then I don't have to be fucking me. Being me is exhausting, and I like to be behind the scenes. And I'm a very avid movie watcher. I'm a learner. A I'm not like a. I don't see myself as an influencer. I like to be the learner, not the teacher. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it it does make kind of sense. That you like.
I love making music videos. I love it, but it's more stressful because
What's been your
it's a different aspect of the whole picture, like now you could see the music, right? So now it's like, holy fuck, now I got two jobs. Now I gotta be a schizophrenic kind of, you know what I mean? Now I gotta fucking double up and now I gotta look at myself and that's fucking terrifying. Now I gotta listen to myself more. You know what I mean? So now I gotta put a picture to my performance. That's like, holy fuck. Man, it's looking in the mirror on a bad day.
yeah?
You
Do
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
like a favorite music video that you've done?
Oh, everyone with my wife. Yeah, ugly is dope. Um, shit. Alien is me.
The Alien is me. Yeah.
Yeah, and Lovesick Drive By. Yeah, Lovesick was cool though, cause we just used a GoPro, dude, and we have this big like bed in like downstairs where we do a lot of fucking. I mean, thinking, and there's a fan above this big bed, and I was like, oh, let's just put the go. I'm gonna stick this GoPro on the fucking fan and it'll look down and then you just lie down, look all delicious. And we had these fucking rose petals. My wife's so amazing. She buys me flowers like every like couple of days or some. She's ridiculously amazing. Okay, write this down. Women learn, please. Do it to your man. They will always, always pay you back the favor, baby. Anyways, so I put the GoPro up there and we turned it on and I threw these pedals on her while I was spinning. Like, when you pull the thing, it starts to like ramp up and it gets faster, faster. It looks so cool in the shot. Like, so if you want to check that out, it's really cool. Like these little tricks and fun things. Yeah, it's a sort make a fucking, you know, short answer, the longest thing ever. Yeah, it's more enjoyable for me to do the visual than the music, the singing shit.
And I know,
I wish I was a drummer.
yeah, you got an upcoming song that you're doing. Bye Bye Crazy. That's
Drummers get so much more pussy.
uh,
That's what I've heard. That's not.
we should ask.
I'm just reading off Google right now.
When I interview Tommy, I'll ask him. But it depends which drummer and which band you're in. I don't know. I know that maybe the bassists get the less pussy. That's a joke here that I've heard a lot of bass.
Oh no, bass. I don't like bass players because
Oh,
they're just shitty. They were trying to be fucking guitar players and they sucked at it, so they just had to duck it down to four strings. You know what I mean?
there's no.
They never show up on time. They're always the one who like starts like picks a fight, but not directly with you. They'll just like fucking, they'll like poke to the other band member like underneath, like, say some bad shit about the other band members. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. And they never want to go party after the show. Never, never. Listen to
Well,
me. It's true. It's fucking weird. And they'll never, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, let's do shots. Let's do a shot. And they're like, no, we have to do rehearsal at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Why isn't nobody laughing? We have a studio here. There's like, it's okay. You could laugh.
yeah. The only
I'm
exception,
talking to my dog.
yeah, I would say maybe the only exception for bass players would be Lemmy, because I'm sure he partied a lot and he was, a legend.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That's true. But he also sang. So he had
yeah,
a blend of awesomeness, like that sauce, which is very rare, bro. Okay? Like that's way different. I'm talking about a bass player, the one that didn't make the guitar player role. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, man.
What
So
what songs do you know of mine?
I, yeah, I've listened to the tracks. I wrote shit down, man, for the songs. I heard the Alien Is Me, the what's I Take on Me. I'm bad with like remembering names.
Me
Uh,
too. Me too. Me
yeah,
too.
and I know you did a cover of Comeback Kid by Corey Feldman. And
Yeah, dude, yeah, he hit me up
why?
like on Instagram like, because everyone was fucking destroying him online and I felt fucking bad.
Because he's
Like it's just
terrible.
so fucked up. Like, okay, if you don't like it, well, I mean, for me, I don't know what happened in the world here, bro. Like, why why do YouTubers, how can you make a career or actual money bullying any human being in the fucking world? You understand? You
Well,
fucking capitalize on like I don't give a fuck what anyone says. If you have nothing good to say, shut your goddamn mouth, bruh. Don't promote shit for the youth out there that because everybody that's like the Bible now is this fucking goddamn YouTube, bro. And it, you can't show a fucking titty on YouTube, but you could fucking decimate somebody's life, bro, and have like friends like all jump in and comment like what a loser fucking piece of shit and it's still out there not taken down. Well, this world gone berserk, bro.
yeah. Well, no,
So I just want to be like, you know what? Y'all aren't hearing this fucker, right? Let me just show you like what the fuck he's saying in my musical way. And I don't care what anybody thinks. If you listen to that song, you don't go, that's a badass fucking dude. That's badass. Then you're fucking retarded. And then like in a fucking way more retarded way, bro.
yeah.
Don't
Well,
don't don't fuck with people, man. Don't why you trying to hurt somebody, bro?
I'm not
Like
hurting anyone, dude. You just called me retarded.
no, I don't mean you. I
Oh,
just mean anybody like tries to fucking do that. I mean, I actually intentionally went on a podcast
uh,
for the people that were trying to like decimate him, bro. I did it on purpose.
oh, you mean like a podcast where they was just talking shit about Corey Feldman?
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah, bro. And I sent them the
hopefully,
song. I sent him the cover. I
yeah.
sent them the cover of it and they fucking laughed at it. And I was like, just hit him up and went, well, I'd like to be on your show. I'd like for you guys to listen, you know what I mean? And then I got on there and it was I did my job, brother. I defended bullying. I mean, if you want to make fun of me, that's cool. I mean, I don't care, but you're not doing anything to my life. You will never be me, ever. And they had like the split screens with all the haters like on their show, like they're trying to be like Howard Stern, fucking, you know what I mean? Like they have this free um channel. Everyone thinks YouTube is like they have their own TV channel. Like their right to fucking just be gross. So I went on there and I was like, I'll just let them take shots. I just let them. At the end of the day, bro, this shit is forever. And everyone will remember me and you, not them. That's mean. It's not cool. Not cool.
Yeah, I don't know what that podcast was, man.
Oh
So
my
it's
God, they're so brutal. They will never let him go, bro. Everything he does, or anybody like who does something that's not like cool, bro, they have like this soiree. They just won't stop. And I don't know why YouTube would pay people. Why? What the fuck? I
I
mean, that's so
on Corey Feldman
it's
movie,
crazy.
The Goonies, The Lost Boys. That's a great movie. Uh, I don't know if he's doing movies anymore, but I used to love the stuff that he used to like grew up.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't give a fuck about him, like what he's doing. I'm just saying, don't make fun of a guy or anybody. You know what I mean? Like this is not cool. Like I'm not gonna go do a channel or a thing tonight about you and go, oh, that guy's a fucking tool. And like have my friends come in on Zoom, like, oh yeah, I saw the interview. What a fucking loser. Yeah, send likes below. Like, come on, what the fuck? You know what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
I get racist comments on my channel all the time.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because of the accent. Yeah, but I don't care.
Send them to me. I'll fucking finish them up, bro. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's part of
Why?
posting stuff online. You always get some trolls.
Right? I don't, bro. I love Jesus. I don't know. That's why I don't go online. I mean, I'm surprised. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't have. I don't do interviews. I don't like to. It's a fucking stretch, to be real.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah,
But if people are being racist to you, I'll tell you what. Why don't you fucking send them my way? We'll go on a YouTube and together, and we'll tell them to call in sincerely. We're gonna have a show, and we're gonna say just calling out beef, and
yeah,
then let them come in, and then you know what? I'll take everybody that I know, and I'll show them who they are, and then they'll deal with all of that backlash, and then you know what? They'll learn what it is to be a bully. I mean, you see, that's not cool.
yeah. The good thing is I'm chill, so I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
well, but see, if you don't care or do something about it, they're gonna keep doing it to other peeps, bro.
oh yeah, well yeah. I make fun of them because I know two languages, so I roll with the punches. So dude, I know you're not
So
like
fucked up.
do that many interviews, but you got some upcoming shows coming up. Where can people catch you live?
Babe, where are they?
May 24th at the OCC in
May
Cleveland,
24th at the OCC.
and then June 7th at the Sanctuary Biloxi in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Did you
I got
you hear that?
Biloxi, Mississippi to show. So Lucas, I want to thank you for taking some time
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
here from the couch to your studio. So before I let you go, anything you like to say to the fans before we go?
Yeah, just believe in Jesus Christ and thanks for having me and I want a piece of your couch pizza.
I'll get on that, sir.
Yes. Very
Great.
important, dude. It's fucking tasty treats, man. God bless you, brother, man. Hey, sincerely, If you have any people like dogging you, being racist, man, I got your back. We'll fuck them up together. All right?
Oh, you got it, man. So,
All
count
right.
Lukas Rossi. His music is online, and also he's got more new music coming out in 2025. So, until next time, couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch.
Woo!
And goodbye.